Welcome. Today we're going to talk about a particular word, parameters. It's a word that a lot of people don't like to deal with, especially when they feel contained, all right? But I want you to see and understand parameters from a different perspective. And we're going to look at Proverbs 29:18 from the King James translation. And many of you will be familiar with this. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Where there is no vision. And most people associate that word vision with sight only seeing something. So where there is no vision that you see, the people perish. Okay. That's important too, but we want to take it a step further. That word also means a lack of divine communication. Where there is no divine communication, many visions or instances of visions, especially in the Old Testament, were about God's divine communication with a particular person. And so, listen to what the word is saying. Where there is no vision, where there is no divine communication, people perish, but happy is he who keeps the law. That creates parameters. It creates lines of demarcation you can't cross. But the Bible said, happy is he. So let's look at that for a minute. Divine communication is encased by righteousness. Divine communication from God is always encased in righteousness because that's who and what he is. He's about righteousness. We're about doing it God's way, doing it the right way. Well, doing anything the right way creates parameters. There are lines of demarcation you can't cross. If you're going to do it the right way, there are things you can't do. So many people say, well, being a Christian, you so many parameters. You can't do this, you can't do that. But the things that God doesn't want us to do are the things that are harmful as it relates to the relationship. Parameters are not something that we should fear. Parameters, being fenced in to some degree, is very helpful. Now listen to what it says. Where there is no vision, where there is no divine communication, where there are no laws, no rules, nothing, then everybody is doing what's right in their own eyes. Where there is no vision, where there is no communication, where there is no divine communication, where there are no parameters at all, you have total chaos. If you had no red lights, no stop signs, no yield signs, no one could get anywhere because everybody would feel they have a right to go forward and there's going to be constant collisions. Where there are no restraints, where there are no parameters, where there is no word from God, where there is no divine communication that's encased in what's right, man is going to do whatever he chooses. And we see it in our society today. People decide on a given day who should live and die in a school, who should live and die at the supermarket, who should live and die. Where there are no parameters, where there are no guidelines, where there are no lines of demarcation, where there is no divine communication, vision, man perishes because it's total chaos. But happy is he who will pay attention to a divine rule, a divine law, a divine way of doing something, happy is he who will listen to the divine communication of God. Is that person you? I hope so. But all of us should think about it.